Hey family, Dad here. Hope you're having a great day. On this video, I just wanted to talk to you about an update. I officially went through the quickest interview ever. So recently, your previous video that my old manager left recently to be part of a newer startup company that he will oversee the West Coast. He asked me if I would be open to joining him and help his team grow in sales. Now we talked about it a little bit over the course of like 1 week, 2 weeks. And then I eventually had a casual conversation with his boss who oversees the whole western part of the United States. Now, this was on a Thursday afternoon. I think it was last week. After roughly about 40 minutes of conversation, we played phone tag later that day on Thursday late afternoon. And then Friday morning, I was able to have a conversation with him and he offered me the job. I was really surprised. I was shocked. The fastest offer I've ever received was like 2 weeks. And this was literally less than 24 hours after one interview. And one thing he highlighted was that, you come with high praise and nothing but positive reviews from my direct. And that's why he quickly offered after our conversation. I was really, really grateful and appreciative, but I told him as well that I just needed to do my own research as well. I wanted to know that I'm coming into a good situation. Asked if I could just have a couple weeks of just doing my due diligence. And one thing as well is I asked if I could speak with another leader, kind of get other questions answered regarding the role and regarding the company. So I was able to talk with another leader as well, and that went great. It was a 30-minute conversation. She was based out of like Louisiana, I believe. After that conversation, it was a good conversation. I just came up with a lot more questions. And thus I went back and just asked them, the director, if I could just get a couple weeks and do my due diligence, do my researching, and follow up with you. And they said, absolutely, no problem. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm in the process of just kind of digging a little more, reaching out to some people and having some conversations regarding the company, regarding the role, regarding the opportunity. Now, you would think with this type of role, it is paying me more overall, 20% more compensation. It is a startup company. Which I'm really excited about that, actually. It's a small group. It's a feisty group. That's one of the things that really intrigued me, along with my boss, my former boss, who left for this company. I enjoyed working with him. He's a great person. I think we would be a great team working together again. But the big thing is, there's a lot of questions. One of the questions was throughout the 2 quick interviews, conversations that I had was, there's a lot of turnover with this company, specifically the sales team. And that's something that really popped up, is why is there so much turnover with this sales team? One of the answers was that it is a startup and the ask is, you perform and they want results within the first 6 months. Now, there are some sales roles within other parts of the country that are doing really well, and there's other parts that are not doing really well. So that was one of the questions I wanted to dig deeper in, is just why are they doing so successful versus other ones that are not doing successful and then they're getting the boot after 6 months. My biggest fear is I work with my old manager and then 6 months later we're having a conversation saying that it's not working out. So that's why I asked for another couple weeks, just to see if this company and if this role is set up to succeed. And so that's why I'm going to do a little more digging, because at the end of the day, if the company wants fast results, there's got to be the infrastructure to be set up for this role to be successful. And the second thing as well is just, I'm in a good spot. I enjoy what I'm doing right now. I am being successful and I'm going to be successful this year. I have a couple new deals that I closed. I enjoy the company. There's not a lot of bad things right now that are going on. The only thing in question right now is, as I said, my old direct, he left. And so there's an opening right now that is currently, I guess, being interviewed for. There are candidates that they're interviewing for. But other than that, that's the really only thing that's kind of in question with my current role. And I'm making really good compensation. Should I leave for this other role and make 20% more compensation? But the risk is, more compensation, more expectations. If this company is not set up, the infrastructure is not set up for success, then I could get let go after 6 months. So let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Should I stick around? Should I go? Comment, like, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. So that's all I got. I'll see you all at the next video.